So, a positive video this time. It's not going to be a negative one like the last one about the end of GTA 5 mods. Hopefully that's been resolved now. I'll explain that a little bit later. Good guy Rockstar has been fighting our corner, but also some information about Tuners and Outlaws and how this could possibly be the next DLC for GTA Online. Obviously, we've just had gun running, but Rockstar have sort of hinted towards me at a tuner style DLC in their last live stream. So I'll talk about mods a little later on, but for now, let's get into this tuners thing and how I think that the Tuners and Outlaws DLC could be part of a next DLC, or maybe we'll get some tuner elements in whatever's coming next. So I'll just give you a bit of a backstory as to where this information's come from and give you guys a bit of context for it so you understand what exactly it means, because it's a bit vague. But basically, there was a Rockstar Games live stream on Friday, and our GTA Online crew commissioner for 6-star, he flew out to New York. He was playing with the stream team on the official Rockstar Games live stream. So obviously I tuned in. I wasn't able to make it, unfortunately. I was having a few drinks with my girlfriend's family and stuff. But I was watching the stream. I was typing and stuff. But like I said, I had a few drinks. I can't remember exactly what I said. But I did screenshot their reply to me for one thing that I said. I said earlier on, I mentioned something about Tuners and Outlaws. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I hinted towards it, trying to get a response from Rockstar, and I didn't get one for a while. So I think they might have been sitting on this information to make sure that they could send it to me and sort of use this as a way to hint at their next DLC. But I also said they was talking about the overpowered computers in their basement or something. So I said, Rockstar Games, can I sleep in your basement and use your OP computers to make my custom cars pretty quick? So I was obviously talking about my custom single player car mods that I do in terms of Tuners and Outlaws and stuff as well. So I'm not sure if this response was directly to that or something a bit earlier on that was sitting on to make sure they could actually say it. But then what they replied was, at GTA Wise Guy, enjoy those tuner rims at Benny's, dude, full stop. So that's some pretty exciting information. So it's very vague, it's not a lot of information, but they've got the word tuner in there. Tuner rims at Benny's. We don't have tuner rims at Benny's specifically. Obviously, they're not going to be talking about the tuner rims that are already in game that you can get in Los Santos Customs. These are probably going to be some tuner rims that are coming to Benny's a future DLC. And they said, enjoy those tuner rims at Benny's, dude. So they're saying, enjoy this is going to come at a later date sort of thing. So pretty much like the lowrider rims, which are a new set of rims. So we're going to get a whole new bunch of rims for a new DLC. At least this is what I'm taking from it. So whether it's going to be an entire tuner DLC that we're going to get, at least I hope so. Or maybe we're just going to get a tuner portion of the next DLC that's coming, or maybe the DLC after that. I'm going to take this as confirmation that Rockstar are bringing some tuner style DLC for us. I mean, it's one of the most popular requested things towards Rockstar Games. They've confirmed there's not going to be another Midnight Club, so for them to take on a tuner style DLC and throw it into GTA will be a good step for them. We'll probably get a bunch of new cars that we haven't seen. Maybe we'll get the Supra, the 350Z. There's tons of ideas for cars that I would just love to see. They might even bring us some of the ones that we had in the list for the Tuners and Outlaws petition. Remember, that was signed by over 60, I think it's even over 70,000 now. So I think this is a good way for them to sort of hint at this being the next DLC. Obviously, I don't want to say that I'm the architect of Tuners and Outlaws, it's a bit egotistic. Obviously, the Tuners idea has been floating around in the community for a while, but at least I was able to put this trailer together. I caused a bit of confusion in the community. Everyone realized it wasn't real, and then they were obviously hyped about something, so they wanted to see you guys wanted to see the tuner DLC, so they directed it at Rockstar, all this demand for a tuner DLC, and I think this is pretty much them to responding to it now. I think they've had some time to work on it, create a tuner style DLC, and now is about the time where they can sort of release this DLC as a response to what we've done as a community to get this out there and to have this DLC come out. I know I'm rambling on a bit. I'm so excited about this. I'm going to take this as confirmation that it is a tuner style DLC. We could get so much from it. Oh, I'm just so excited. Like, we could get a bunch of new cars, loads of new modifications for cars and stuff. It could even be more than what we got with the Banshee and the Sultan. Whether they'll bring the Maibatsu Revolution, that'd be pretty interesting. But then again, they've got the Sultan RS with Evo style parts in it, so maybe not. But then again, they've got the Testarossa now, which was, there's so many things that could come with this DLC. I'm so hyped. But yeah, we could get tons of new missions. We could get all sorts. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys decide. Just tell me what you'd like to see down in the comments. If this is actually going to be a tuner DLC, what you'd like to see down there. I'm going to try and calm down a bit now, because I'm excited about Tuners and Outlaws. If it's actually going to be a thing, I really hope it is. But anyway, moving on, let's talk about mods and how they've actually rectified the whole problem with OpenIV and how I can actually continue doing my custom car mods on my channel. Now, it was on Friday just before the live stream, they brought out a statement on mods. Obviously, the last statement that we got, which I didn't update you guys on, it was actually in the comments of the previous video. They did reply to PC Gamer talking about single player mods and release statement, but it was a bit vague, so they've been sitting on this for a while, but they've been working something out to make sure that we can actually continue modding. Now, they released this statement on their support website, and the question was, are PC single player mods allowed? Now, they come up with this answer saying, Rockstar Games believes in reasonable fan creativity, and in particular wants creators to showcase their passion for our games. After discussions with Take-Two, Take-Two has agreed that it generally will not take legal action against third-party projects involving Rockstar's PC games that are single-player, non-commercial, and respect the intellectual property rights of third parties. But however, they get to the point where it says this does not apply to multiplayer online services. So obviously this is like mod menus and cheats where you can get money and grief people online and stuff, which is understandable. Completely fine with that. Second is, doesn't apply to tools, files, libraries, or functions that could be used to impact multiplayer or online services. Now, this is a bit of a grey area because obviously OpenIV is like a library for you to browse through GTA 5 and other Rockstar titles so that you can actually pull files from the game. You can see how online works, that you can actually create scripts and stuff for it. Now, obviously OpenIV doesn't directly allow you to mod online, but you can use OpenIV to see how the game works and actually create tools so that you can mod online, which is the problem with OpenIV. You can use it honestly and you can use some really cool single player mods, but people will be malicious and use it to obviously create these tools that can grief people online and give people money and all, and like take money away from people and all this sort of stuff, which is a real shame. So I don't think OpenIV is in the clear. It has been brought back, it has been updated. Basically Rockstar have allowed it to be updated and stuff like that. So Rockstar have said to Take-Two, look, just let them do their thing and stuff. So, which is great from Rockstar. Rockstar fighting our corner, but I don't think it's in the clear. There is always a chance that Take-Two could come back on it, because like it said, it does violate this rule that Rockstar have actually put in this statement about tools and files and libraries and stuff, which is a pain in the arse really. And the third one is, it doesn't use importation of other intellectual property, including Rockstar intellectual property, in the project. This is not a license and does not constitute endorsement, approval, or authorization of any third-party project. Now, this includes like importing cars into the game and any third-party stuff. So for example, like Iron Man or Hulk, that's property of Marvel. So if Marvel send something to Take-Two saying, look, we don't want to see this in the game. Now, Take-Two obviously and Rockstar aren't liable for this, but ultimately it's in the game being put in by other third parties. So if Take-Two get a request to have it removed from the game, if they can get in contact with the mod creators to remove it, they have the full right to do that, which is understandable. But it's even like for cars, if Nissan don't want to see their GTR in GTA 5 because they've not played the license, then they might be able to remove it that way. And then they go on to say, Take-Two reserves the right to object to any third-party project or to revise, revoke, or withdraw the statement at any time in their own discretion. The statement does not constitute a waiver of any rights that Take-Two may have with respect to third-party projects. So that's Rockstar's stance on the matter. The 4R corner have got OpenIV back for now. I'm able to continue my mods and my custom car mods on the channel, which is great news. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say for this. Good guy Rockstar fighting our corner. Also pretty much confirming that we're going to get some tuner thing in a future DLC, which I'm super excited about. But yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Comment down below what you'd like to see in a tuner style DLC. Hopefully we're going to get this soon. I'm pretty excited. But yeah, that's pretty much all for this video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you're new and leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.